In this video, get ready to change your life right now with 4 ways creative leaders encourage creativity in themselves and how you can do it too. Pay special attention to number 4, which will create massive action around working with others. Are you ready to move forward? Then let's flow. Before we flow, I would love it if you could tap that like button, click that subscribe, and ring that bell now for more videos that empower you to your flow. We are so grateful for your support. What's more, the subscribe button could really use some love too. Welcome to this Dancing in Life podcast, and welcome back to my 30-day challenge. I'm Saje here with you on Flow Gives Friday. We are spending the next several weeks focusing together on steps that you can take to become a better you. I'll be sharing stories of how everyday heroes dance with life to make the world a better place, and how they can find new hope after trials and tribulations. Let's look at the bright side. This will really motivate you and others. The big idea here is that you can tap into your inner child. And the more you do that, you can get more creative this year. You can use that creativity to find more joy, happiness, and success. This will also allow you to gain perspective through your experience. I want to share with you a story. In my middle school at Foothills Middle School, there was a boy named Bart. And if you imagine from the show Simpsons, if there was a real life Bart Simpson, this guy would be it. He was so funny. He was so charismatic. And every time he would make a joke, people would laugh. And, there was an audition for the drama class for putting on a play for our school. And he was the lead role. He was the star of the class. When I auditioned, I got the role of a tree that had no talking parts, where I literally just stood there like a tree. I felt so sad and depressed that I didn't get any roles. And that's why for a part of my life, I was so afraid to speak out and speak my truth in public among big crowds. And later on in life, I realized that as an entrepreneur, I needed to be more confident in public. It may not have seemed like it to my friends, but there was always this little boy inside of me who was afraid of being judged. So what did I do? Over the years, I read somewhere that in order to face your fears, you need to face it and do the exact opposite of what you fear. So that's when I started to pretend like I read somewhere that lay down on the ground in a coffee shop like Starbucks. Lay down on the ground for like 15, 30 seconds and just lay there still and feel whatever fear or hesitation or doubt that comes up. In my mind, I kept smiling. I kept thinking, you know what? This is for self-improvement. This is for empowerment. I thought, this wasn't so bad, right? Yes, some people judge me. Some people are like joking, they're laughing. But I knew that I set an intention. And it wasn't as bad as I made it out to be in my mind. And so even one night, it's like a muscle. The confidence that you have within you, it's like a muscle that you can do reps, whether at the gym or whether at home. And one night, I was out with some friends, and I remember there was this bar and they had this small stage, and it was so empowering when I laid there on that stage without asking anyone's permission and just doing it without explaining myself. Whatever looks that people may or may not give you, it's a part of the muscle of building the reps within you, that you are confident, that you are whole and complete, and you are enough. I share this story with you because previously I had that trigger of public speaking because of something that happened when I was very young. Right? I remember standing there as a tree and just judging myself and just like, oh, you're so stupid. Why you even do this? Just like this negative cycle, going down the negative rabbit hole. Beating myself up. Have you ever done that? I know I have. And from that experience, It seemed like when I was speaking in public before, I would get, like some fear would just come up within me. Some fight or flight would kick in, and my sensory would overload. But I recognized, and I shared this in another podcast, of one of the ways I overcame that was the act of service, of helping to serve others, of reminding myself that it's not about me, it's about being here and serving you. So I wanted to share this story with you because of how empowering it was for me when I realized that it was from a trigger so long ago, and how you can tap into your inner child, that child within you, to encourage your creativity, which will help bring you more joy and help you gain a new perspective on life. Here are some suggestions. 1. Train yourself to be more positive. We are wired to notice and remember things that are wrong. And this is a survival mechanism that helped keep our distant ancestors safe in a world of many physical threats, like a tiger, saber-toothed tiger jumping out and mauling them, right? But we don't live in that era anymore. And so recognize that to keep our distant ancestors safe in a world of many physical threats. But today, this may lead us to focus on the negative in a way that makes us stressful and unhappy. We can train our brains to be more positive. You don't have to ignore reality or pretend that everything's wonderful even when they're not. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you can choose to notice, appreciate, and anticipate goodness that can boost your overall happiness. And you can do this in some of the following ways: by expressing gratitude, by teaching yourself to become more grateful. You can have a huge difference in your overall happiness. Gratitude helps you experience more positive emotions, decrease depression, and feel better about yourself, improve your relationships, even strengthen your immune system. Here are some simple exercises that you can practice to increase and cultivate an attitude of gratitude. By giving sincere thanks. Well, look, when someone goes above and beyond and does something to make your day easier, be quick to verbalize your thanks and appreciation. Not only will this make the other person feel good, it will give you a happiness lift as well. It's an instant reward to see how expressing gratitude makes a positive difference in someone else's day. It makes you realize that we're all connected and that you matter. How about keeping a gratitude journal? Writing down the good things that happened to you during the day really works. It instantly makes you feel happier, more connected, more genuinely appreciated. How about counting your blessings? Making it a regular habit to reflect on the things that you have to be thankful for. Focus on the blessings, big or small, for the people who love you, for the roof over your head, for the food on your table. You soon see it's a pretty long list of blessings and being in that grateful state. Number 3 is to find the positive in a negative event from your past. Even the most painful circumstances can teach us positive lessons. Reevaluate a negative event from your past with an eye for what you've learned and how you became stronger, wiser, or more compassionate. When you can find meaning in even the bad things that you've experienced, you will be happier and more grateful. Number 4, nurture and enjoy your relationships. Because relationships are one of the biggest sources of happiness in our lives. Nurturing your relationship is one of the best emotional investments that you can make. And if you make an effort to cultivate and build your connections with others, you will soon reap the rewards of more positive emotion. How about making a conscious effort to stay connected? In our busy society, it's easy to get caught up in our responsibilities and neglect our relationships. But losing touch with friends is one of the most common end-of-life regrets. Don't let it happen to you. Make an effort to stay connected to the people who make your life brighter. Take the time to call, to write, to see each other in person. You'll be happier for it. Invest in quality time with people that you care about. It's not just some time that you spend with friends and family that matters. It's how you spend that quality time. Just watching TV together versus having just deep, intimate conversations about anything, about life, about relationships, about love. People who are in happy relationships tend to communicate. They share what's going on in their lives and how they feel. How about offering sincere compliments? Think of the things that you admire and appreciate about the other person and tell them. This will not only make the other person happy, it will encourage him or her to be an even better friend or partner. As a practice of gratitude, it will also make you value the relationship more and feel happy. How about seeking out positive, uplifting people? Research shows that happiness is contagious. Make an effort to seek and spend time with happy people. Before you know it, you'll be feeling happiness too. Appreciate the good fortune of others. One of the things that truly separate healthy, fulfilling relationships from the rest are how partners respond to each other's good fortunes and success. Happiness is contagious, so you can share your experience and their joy will become yours. It's now time to take our powerful flow action of the day to get you moving forward now. Today's action is called Do Something Uncomfortable exercise. The reason why? It's simple. Your willingness to do something uncomfortable will help you grow to be more happier and successful in life. And here are the steps for today's action. 1, I want you to take out your phone and just hit that Instagram live. Just hit it. And I want you to dance without any music for 7 seconds. 7 seconds, just dance without any sound. Just dance and post it and hashtag overcoming fear. And step number 3, post it and hashtag overcoming fear. Hashtag because I can. You ask, can you do a Facebook Live? Of course you can. You can do a YouTube Live. The point is, hit that live button and just express yourself without any sound and feel whatever comes up for you. Know that that's a big rep. That's a breakthrough right there of feeling stronger and more comfortable in your skin. The hope here is that you can tap into your inner child and unleash your creativity to gain a new perspective on the world. I want to thank you for being with me on Dancing in Life and for this 30-day challenge. I'm Saje, and I look forward to spending time with you tomorrow for Lover Self-Care Saturday, when we look together at scheduling daily self-care so that you can feel better physically, emotionally, and spiritually. If you like what you find in this series, you'll definitely want to check out my free 7-day challenge, which is available in the description below. You can check that out now. Until then, flow on!